Hi guys, how you doing? Back for another update. Just to let you know before I start about the Facebook group. If you'd like to join this one, you're more than welcome, and join the fantastic community we've got on there. There's so many people on there helping each other, coming up with meal suggestions and whatever. So search that up on Facebook. If you want to join that, you're more than welcome. Also, if you can help with this, really appreciate it. If you can help, like, subscribe, hit all the bells, buttons, whistles, whatever. It's really helping me to reach out to more people. So that's also fantastic, because that's the reason I created this channel in the first place. So we're going to start things off in the usual way then, and that's with Gavy's news. Don't forget to listen to the second news headline. You really want to hear this one. But starting off then with this. So I found in the first news headline the effects of weight loss jabs on your body and what happens when you come off. They've been hailed as a game changer for weight loss, but new research suggests that the results may not last. From how the injections work to why weight loss often returns, experts explain what really happens when you stop Wegovy or Mounjaro. Every January, many people turn to diet, exercise and lifestyle changes to improve their health, but in recent years, weight loss injections like Wegovy and Mounjaro have become increasingly common routine for those hoping to lose weight in the new year. The jabs have been hailed a game changer for treatment of obesity, offered through private clinics, NHS specialists and now some GPs. But research shows that many users regain much of the weight once they've stopped taking them. Research from the University of Oxford discovered that people on the drug, including semaglutide, also known as Wegovy, and tirzepatide, also known as Mounjaro, lose weight during treatment, but on average regain it within 20 months of stopping the jabs. Experts analysed 37 trials involving more than 9,000 people and found, on average, participants lost 8.3 kilograms while on the medication, but regained 4.8 kilograms within a year of stopping. They found most returned to their original weight within 1.7 years, and improvement in blood sugars, cholesterol, and other metabolic marks also returned to baseline within roughly 1.4 years. As I've said in previous videos, guys, I think we're on this for life. Got a little bit of an update from my doctor as well about me on the Mounjaro and things I found out, so I will share that expert news with you in my bit at the end. But yeah, I think we're going to be on this medication for life. That's the only way we can stop any weight from regaining. And during the time you're on Mounjaro, like myself, you need to be building muscle and exercise as much as possible if you can. So when you do eventually work down the doses or even come off this, then you've changed your lifestyle completely. You can't just rely on the injection to do what it does. It's not that easy. And anybody that says, oh, you're on the jabs here, I have to give them running commentary and explain to them the reason why I'm on the jabs, but what I also do towards helping the jabs, because it's just not about the jabs and that's it. It's not that easy. I wish it was, but it's not. So in the next headline then, this is the one you may want to know. Now this may be just clickbait press. I have no idea. We will find out, no doubt, as time goes on. So in my second headline, I've got game changer cut price fat jabs for as little as £20 a month could hit the UK as a major change due this year. Blockbuster fat jabs that cost up to £200 a month could be sold for as little as £20 within just weeks. Semaglutide, the appetite suppression ingredient in Wegovy and Ozempic, has been hailed a game changer in the war on obesity. But with thousands of patients blocked from getting them prescribed on the NHS, many have been forced to pay eye-watering sums for the weekly jab through private pharmacies. Yet this change in the coming weeks as patents of semaglutide, which is held by Danish pharmaceutical giant Novo Nordisk, ran out in large parts of the world. It has already ended in Canada and will soon expire in India, China, Brazil, Turkey, and countries that together account for 40% of the world's population. This means that rival firms will be free to produce their own genetic version of the weight loss jab that could see prices slashed by up to 90%, according to experts. The genetic medication typically costs around 70 to 90% less than the branded equivalents, and competition can force big drug firms to slash prices, sometimes even before patents expire, Medicines UK says. Novo Nordisk confirmed last year that the end of its Canadian semaglutide patent was international, part of a global structure. So, I've mentioned this quite a few times in my headlines, and maybe it's coming true, guys. It's like I said with paracetamol and aspirin and things like that, you can go out and buy the big brands and all you're paying for is the box and the advertising on the TV and in magazines and stuff. Or you buy them at the supermarket brands. It's the same thing. Exactly the same content. So if they're selling this off now to cheaper firms or other firms to compete with each other, fingers crossed the expensive prices is going to end. All we can do is wait and see. I find the headlines, I bring them to you. Please don't hold me to ransom. We can only wait and see. But if that's the case, then game on, bring it on. We'll take it. We'll take it because we've been paying far too much for far too long, even though it's the most amazing drug that's ever come around. But if we can get it cheaper, why not? So that's all I found in the news this week. Comments on all of that, guys, if you believe that to be true. If you're looking forward to that, if you think it's going to happen, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. So please share with me. And I read everyone and I will respond to everyone. Moving on then to this message of the week. Message of the week this week is coming from a different source. I had to bring this to you guys. If you haven't already seen it and you're not on the Facebook group, this is where it's came from. It's from Norman. Norman, I've taken out your second name. Obviously on YouTube we have usernames, but on the Facebook group you have your full names. I don't want loads of young ladies or men, even so, messaging you. So I've taken out your surname, all right? But you know who you are. So this message just melted me, if I'm honest with you. Absolutely just... I fell silent, and people around me were like, "You're right." I'm like, "You've got to read this message. This just, it means everything." I'll read it to you now, guys. So it says, "Gav, your YouTube videos are an inspiration. When I started to waver a little, I re-watched them and continued on my Mounjaro journey. Result, my diabetes in readmission, waist down from 42 to 36, and new clothes are now a pleasure to buy. My wife is thrilled with the results, but I owe a big thank you to you personally. You are honest, sincere, and really caring. Thank you so much." Norman, thank you so much, but I'm not worthy of all that message, believe me. Thank you. Thank you so much. It meant everything when I received that. You guys and the messages you send me every week, it's like blows me away. When I started this, I didn't know who would be watching this, who would be commenting on it, and just goes to show the world is full of beautiful people. Yeah, thank you, Norman. That's all I can say. I had so many messages, especially on my 6-month video that is now out there. I couldn't read them all out. I'll be here hours if I went through them all. But yeah, thank you, Norman. Hopefully carry on your journey. Keep watching the videos. And love to your wife. Thank you, mate. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. So moving on to the boring bit then, about me. Right, so shall I get the weight loss bit out of the way first and then tell you everything else, or should I tell you first? I'll get the weight loss out of the way because that's what you're here for. So, last week it stood at 4 stone 13, 26.227 kilograms, 57.82 pounds. Did it change? Did I lose any weight? Yeah, a little bit, but not enough to bring you a weight loss. So I didn't reach my 5 stone that I'm waiting for, because I was waiting for 1 more pound. But I lost just over half a pound. So as far as I'm concerned, it's still 4 stone 13. So another half a pound, guys. This body's just, yeah, it's refusing to do that extra half a pound. But half a pound a week is what it is. So I need another half a pound, and then I can bring you my 5 stone marker and tell everybody I've lost 5 stone. But until that happens, no, I'm going to keep it at the 4 stone 13 for now. And hopefully next week I can bring you the 5. But on a good note, I went to the doctors. I went for an MOT. I went to talk about blood results that had come back, which were all good. That's one thing. Before I started any of this journey, when I was on alcohol and far too big and not exercising and everything under the sun, my blood pressure was in a danger zone. Very, very high. So I went on the blood pressure tablets for that, and then obviously then decided enough is enough. Just quit the drink, joined the gym, started the Mounjaro, almost 5 stone as you've just heard, down. So my blood pressure is now back to normal. The doctor said, do I get any kind of problems standing up, sitting down? And I said, funny you should say that. If I'm crouched down, I come up too fast. I kind of get like a bit of a spinny feeling to my head, like a head rush. My face goes bright red, and yeah, he said, I think the blood pressure tablets that you are on, although they're not very high, it's only basic tablets, but you could be time to come off them. But we'll leave them for now, and we'll look at it again in a month or so from now, but I think you're ready to come off them. So basically my blood pressure's gone back to normal, which is fantastic. And also 6 months ago, before I started losing weight, they said I had early signs of diabetes. According to what he was saying today, that's now gone. So, like I've said before, guys, it's not all about losing weight. Thanks to the Mounjaro and the fitness I've been doing and the non-drinking I've been doing, everything else is just turning back to normal. I did question, which I said to you guys, I'd bring you the news about getting this Mounjaro on a prescription of some kind. And the company that was referring me, they told me it would take up to so many weeks. I can't remember what the original thing was, but last week, or so many weeks ago, it was going to be 9 weeks. It's now 13 weeks. So I tried chasing it up, haven't heard from them. And the doctors say basically they've taken on way too many patients. They can't cope. They've stopped taking new patients on. They will come to you at some point. If they do decide they're going to give me the medication, it will be Wegovy and not Mounjaro, so I'd have to start the doses all over again. But he also said, obviously, with that, you need to have the 5 categories, which I can't remember all of them. I think it was you need to have 2 heads, 5 legs, high blood pressure, diabetes, sleep apnea, and everything on the planet Earth. And I basically said to him, well, if I need to have all that, you keep your free medication, and I'll rather stay as I am and pay for it. Because if I have all the things that he listed out, then yeah, I'll be in a worse state than I am now. So I decided to say now, well, I'll wait to see what they say when they come through the referral. But I don't really want to come off Mounjaro. I'm happy to pay for it if I have to pay for it. It's worked wonders for me. So yeah, that's where it stands at the moment, guys. So yeah, I did lose the weight, but no diabetes no more, no high blood pressure. As I always say, the word I can't stop saying, game changer, and it is life changing. Yes, it is. So yeah, good news all around, really. So that's it for this week. You're fully up to date. I will be back next Friday with another weekly update. I have another video going out on Monday. I won't tell you what it is. If you're on the Facebook page, you'll probably already know. And I have another video planned for the following Monday. I'm trying to come up with new ideas and to try and cover stuff that you guys may be really interested in. Things that have come across my path over the 6 months that I'm on, and just try and help you a bit more. So there's a couple of Monday videos on the way. But other than that, always be the Friday video as well, like this one. All right, so that's all I've got time for. Well, I haven't, like I always say, I could go on for hours, but you're already bored, so I'll stop. All right, so as I always say, take care of yourselves, look after everybody around you, and together we'll make this world a better place. You know I love you. Take care. See ya.